Gooseberries have a wonderful affinity with mackerel. They're great foils for each other. The sort of sour, very clean properties that gooseberries have are a perfect foil for the oily quality that mackerel has that makes it such a prize. And then a splash of horseradish cream with it just gives it a real zip. Gathering together your mise en place to make this lovely dish, you will need mackerel, gooseberries, a pinch of sugar, some lemon juice, some cider vinegar, a knob of butter, unsalted's best because you want to add a pinch of good sea salt to that. To make your horseradish cream to sit alongside that, you'll want fresh horseradish. And to that you will add sugar, cider vinegar, and a splash of cream. So this is just to wash away any dust and stour that might be upon the berries, and then drain them very well. One last check, ready for cooking. So a spoonful or two of sugar, not so much, you're not making a jam, and just a pinch of salt, a capful or two of cider vinegar. Put a lid on that. So while your gooseberries are cooking, away on the stove, simmering away quite happily, take your horseradish, and this is where you have to brave yourself, because there will be tears. I think that should do it. You want to very quickly get that into our little dissolved sugar, about 2 tablespoons, I thought. And then your cider vinegar, maybe even 4 actually tablespoons to this. And stir this very gently, just to dissolve the sugar in the vinegar. And you can see here how there's a sort of syrup consistency formed. And then to that, you want to add your freshly grated horseradish. And you can see how it begins to take on this slightly paste-like consistency. Take your cream and very gently pour that in. And don't pour it all in at once, because sometimes it won't require all that much. But it should go a very beautiful, pale colour of a full moon. That's phase 2 for this rather wonderful dish. So I think now with all that done, we're ready to cook the mackerel. To the grill. So we strew the grill with salt, and what I love about doing a solid top for this is that you get this extraordinary crust on the mackerel, because it has this very delicate skin. Push comes to shove, you can always put these in a roasting pan and do it in the oven. If you have got a barbecue or a flame grill, by all means do it. What's important is to keep the heat down so it's not a brutal heat. And it's a good 7 minutes before you return to the mackerel to turn them. So get yourself a bowl and a conical sieve, that's what I like best for this, and a ladle. And that's the best thing for putting the berries through to make your sauce. So all the berries have burst here, quick furious boil, and then all you need to do now is tip the berries into the sieve, shake them out, don't leave any behind because it's lovely stuff. And the great thing with making a large quantity of gooseberry sauce is it will keep beautifully in the fridge and works magnificently with, God, all manner of stuff. Very good with pork as well, actually, which is rather delicious. And then take your ladle and start pushing the gooseberries through the sieve. And you're not looking for any smoothness. The only thing you're really doing here are any topping and tailing you didn't do previously and keeping them within the sieve and having a very, you know, rough and ready, good coarse textured gooseberry puree. So if you put the mackerel on a big white serving dish, plate, what have you, and ash it, as they like to call them in Scotland, and then chop up some lemons, which you might have alongside, because it's very good to squeeze some lemon over the finished mackerel, and then serve the horseradish in a bowl and the gooseberry in another bowl alongside, and just take the whole lot to the table, and so folk can help themselves. And the cold horseradish cream with the just warm gooseberry and the hot mackerel, it's pretty winning.